So I'm wondering, in a movie, in a game, in a book, what's the most important? Is it the beginning? Is it the middle? Or is it the end? So the beginning sets the stage. That lets you know kind of what this media is going to be about, what's going to happen, maybe what's the setting, who are the characters. The beginning is pretty important because this could either make or break your attention. A lot of times if the beginning's not good, you might not want to finish whatever you started. You might not want to finish that movie or that game. But sometimes you can stick it out and you reach the middle. And the middle is where you're going to get most of the story. You're going to figure out what's developing, how do these characters develop, how does the plot develop. So the middle is very important because it's the transition from the beginning to the end as well. And the middle is the bulk. So most of whatever it is you're doing is the middle. So the middle has to be important because that's the majority. The majority has to be important. That's going to keep you engaged. The middle has to keep you engaged throughout. And then that will bring you to the end. Now the ending of things is always important. You want to leave your viewers, whoever's consuming whatever, they need to be satisfied. You need to be satisfied at the end of the book, of a game, of a movie. And if you're not, it becomes one of those things where it's like, it was good, but the ending was horrible. But I feel like that's a common thing that happens. It was pretty good, but I didn't like the ending. It was good, but I didn't like the ending. I didn't mind the ending. I would have changed the ending. Which leads me to believe, is the ending the least important? Which would make either the beginning or the middle the most important. But on the flip side, a bad ending could ruin something. And a game that I recently played, I can't even name it. I might do a video on it. I don't know. But it was recently on the Game Pass. Recently added to the Game Pass. I loved the game. The beginning had me hooked. I loved the beginning of the game. It was amazing. It was fun. It looked awesome. The middle, the same thing. It changed. It blew my mind. It did. It blew my mind. It completely changed what I thought was going to happen. I had no idea what was going to happen. And then in the middle, towards the further end of the middle, it lost me. It did. It didn't do what it was supposed to do. But the weirdest part is it led me on to think of it was going to happen, and it didn't. And the ending ruined it. It went from going in one of my top 5 games of the year to, well, I'm going to be honest, it's got to be in the top 10 because it was amazing. But it lost one of those top ranked spots. And that was from the ending. So the ending is very important. The ending of movies is something that's always important, and movies without a good ending, I don't know, but they always like a good ending will save a movie. But the middle is, like I said before, is the bulk. The middle could be the most important, right? If the middle doesn't keep you interested, doesn't keep you satisfied, you're just gonna leave. You're done. It's not like the beginning. Like the beginning, you got nothing to lose because you only spent there for what, 30 minutes? You can get that back. But the middle, I mean, once you dived in, you're stuck. If you quit then, I mean, you're gonna miss it. And then you got the beginning, which is the part that needs to hook you. The beginning is very important because it sets the stage. It basically weeds out people that don't want to be there. So if it presents a cool place, a cool character, that's really going to keep you interested. But the thing is, have you ever experienced something where you've gone back to it multiple times? You tried the beginning and you weren't able to see it through? My example would be Hollow Knight. I started the game about 3 times, I think. 3-4 times. And on that 4th try, I was hooked. I fell in love with it. That was the only game I played for like a few months there. And I don't even know if there's something about the beginning, and that one, the middle of the game is so good. It was the best. So, what do you guys think? What's the most important? What's the least important? The beginning, the middle, or the end? And does it change depending on what we're talking about? Does it change for a book, for a movie, for a game? It might. Let me know what you guys think.